All right, guys, it is time to do some yoga. I am just going to get the screen set up here real quick. This is the first time that I have done this live stream, so bear with me. I know that there is a little bit of a delay from what I am recording to what you're seeing. So if I ever give weird faces to the camera, one, that's just usually what I do, and two, I'm probably trying to figure out making sure that it's working and that you guys can hear me okay. So, my name is Ashley Fothergill. I'm an owner and instructor of YogaZo. So, if you are new to joining us, right now we're getting ready to teach a Pints and Planks class. I am, and I'm by myself, except there is a fly in the room. So, if I'm looking around, that's probably what I'm trying to find. I digress. Point is that I'm so glad that you guys are here today. I'm really, really excited. I've been looking forward to teaching this class once I finally got enough courage to do it. I'm used to recording them, which is my safe zone. I did put together a brand new playlist for you guys that I'm going to share here in the chat. So I'll let you know when a good time is to start it, but I will go ahead and share it here, and then I'll head onto my mat. If you have a block, you can use it. Totally up to you. If not, we're going to start in a little seated meditation just to set the tone for the class and get ready for our practice. So if you haven't been to a Pints and Planks class before, I'm super glad that you guys are here. What I usually teach, usually we're at Marble Brewery at 10 a.m. on Saturday mornings, and I usually teach a power vinyasa style of class. It's very focused on movement and strength, having a good time, maybe dancing a little to the playlist, hopefully singing along in the comfort of your own home today. But I encourage you to listen to your body and what feels right for you. If we ever do something that just quite isn't hitting what I'm cueing in alignment, go ahead and listen to your body rather than my teaching. So if you guys have the playlist queued up, go ahead and hit play. So we'll start setting the tone here, as I mentioned, sitting nice and tall on the sit bones. Shoulders releasing down towards the mat and crown of the head growing taller towards the sky. One of my favorite parts of teaching a live class in person is that we get to breathe together. So we're going to try and synchronize as much as we can. Take a big deep breath in, yogis. Fill up the heart, the lungs. And on the exhale, allow that release to trickle down the spine. Breathe it out. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. And let it go. Continuing these breaths. Starting to draw the energy up on those inhales. And releasing what doesn't serve the next 60 minutes of our practice on the exhales. And I hope that you find something in this class today that helps you feel good, helps you feel comforted, but also meets a challenge. And maybe we connect all of those in our intention of what we're trying to bring to our practice and time on the mat today. You've already dedicated the time, so let's dedicate the brain space. And sealing in your intention, whatever it might be, a word, a mantra, an affirmation, or just a thought. Breathe it in with the next inhale. Whatever doesn't fit it, let it go with the exhale. Closing the eyes if you haven't yet. Slowly drop the chin into the chest. Allowing it to gently rock side to side. Take the right ear to the right shoulder. I'm not mirroring you today, so go ahead and just listen to the lefts and rights, and we'll get there one way or another. Slowly drop the chin back into the chest and left ear to the left shoulder. Gently drop the head back, release the jaw, open the mouth, inhale, and exhale. Allowing those exhale breaths to truly feel releasing. Chin comes back into the chest. Go ahead and reach the arms tall to the sky and release the fingers, push the palms away from you. Big inhale breath, and exhale, drop the shoulders down the spine. Slowly start to roll through the rib cage. Imagining that the spine is a big jump rope and we're trying to rotate it all the way out one direction. And then the other direction. Go ahead and come back to neutral, hands on the knees. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Pinch the shoulder blades behind the body, lifting the heart. Chin lifts just a little bit. And exhale, draw the belly button in, round the shoulders forward, drop the chin into the chest. Inhale, bring it forward. And exhale, drop it back. As you start to breathe a little bit heavier, if you have dogs, I'm certain that they're coming over wondering if you're okay. I'm so glad they get to join your practice. I sent my husband and my dogs on a field trip today so that I could actually teach you guys a class and not make just an extended 60-minute blooper reel. So you're welcome for that. All right, guys, inhale, go ahead and come back. Let's get off the block if we were on it, off the pillow or whatever you might be using, and come forward to your tabletop facing the front of your mat. So obviously knees are under the hips, wrists are under the shoulders. Inhale, we drop the belly button, lift the hips, shoulders, and eye gaze up towards the ceiling. And then on the exhale, we round and curl, we tuck the pelvic floor, shoulder blades peel apart so that the back part of my heart is the tallest part of my body right now. Inhale, reverse it. And exhale. And my favorite part whenever we're in class is when it feels a little bit silly. We want to make sure no one sees us. We close the eyes and we start to get into those sticky parts of the body that need a little bit of extra attention, but we're not quite sure what it's going to look like. So just finding that space here. Maybe you stick to one side. Maybe you rotate out the hips. Maybe you get a little funky with it. Maybe you dip the hips low. Whatever feels good. This is your practice. Coming back to neutral. Finding that tucked position where our belly button is a little bit tucked towards our shoulders. What I want you to do is look under. You should be able to see under your belly. So we're hollowing out a bit here. Keeping that engagement, go ahead and extend that right foot long back behind you. Again, look under. You can see the toes. So So we don't want to be overextending here. Exhale, right knee touches the right tricep. Inhale, push it back. Exhale, under the body, tap the left elbow. Push it back. Bring it in. Take it out. Fire hydrant that right leg. And then sweep it all the way up and around. And then tuck it behind that left calf. Push the hips back. Lift that left knee off the mat and try and reach that nose to the knee. A nice rounded stretch here, an inversion of child's pose. Slowly come back up. Right knee meets the left. This time, left leg extends. Knee to left elbow or tricep. Push it back. Under the body, right elbow. Inhale, take it back. Inhale, bring it in, and then sweep it out. Nice and sexy, guys. You got it. Take it around. Dip it down. Push it back. Knee to nose or somewhere close. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slowly come back up, tabletop. This time, right leg extends one more time. Exhale, knee to tricep a little bit faster. Inhale, push it back. Exhale, knee to left, under body. Push it back. This time, flex that right foot like we're stomping the ceiling for 10, 9, 8. Feel that right glute start to fire up, small but mighty. 6, 5. I've always been terrible at counting. Today is no exception. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay right here. Reach that left arm long. Reach all the way back. Whether you connect to the back foot or not, don't be a hero. Maybe you stay right here. Or maybe you connect that right foot to the left hand and reach for 3, 2, 1. Slowly unwind. Don't let it catapult. Tuck the toes. Lift the knees. Push the hips back. A nice floating child's pose. 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Left leg extends. Knee to tricep. Take it back. Exhale, right tricep. Take it back. Extend, stomping that ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Try and shift the weight as much as you can into that left hand. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay right here, nice and long. Reach. Stay here or play. Connect. You can find it. And then lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't let it ricochet. Slowly unwind. Tuck the toes under. Lift those knees. Round the back body for 5, 4, 3, 2. Push it back. Floating little down dog here. Hunkering down. Base of the ribs to the quads. 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips. Keep those knees nice and bent. Inhale, breath. And exhale, breath. Inhale. And exhale. If anybody's dancing right now, I'm not mad at you. Inhale. Exhale. Get a little bit lower, and all I want you to do is look forward to the top of your mat. And we're just going to shift and straighten out into a plank pose. Come right back. Come right back. Right back. Bring it forward, plank, last time. Take it back. Here we are in our plank pose. Knees up or down. I'm going to show you down the first time. Mostly because I'm tired. Pull the hips forward, shoulder blades pull apart, back of the heart lifts. Lower down for 3, 2, 1. Lift the heart, baby cobra. Pull those shoulders and elbows back. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, bring it back up. Float the hands. Check the strength of that lower back. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, scoot forward, lift the hips. Cobra pose. Inhale. Now check your shoulders right now. If they're all the way up into the ears, we want to get nice and big, tall, and proud here. Inhale. Exhale, push the hips back, child's pose. Reach the hands, walk them over to the right side. Left palm stacks over right. Hollow down through that belly, drop, get heavy. Left side stretches. I know it's cruel and unusual punishment to make you slow down. We got such a banger going on right now. Go ahead and bow down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to our nice child's pose. Now all we're going to do is we're going to come up through an extended tabletop here, meaning that my hands are in front of my shoulders. We're going to try a puppy pose. So I want to keep the hips stacked over the knees. And play around with this because different varying degrees for everyone. I like to walk my hands to the top of my mat, start to drop down my shoulders, and then I start to hammock through my belly, getting nice and low. Maybe the forehead comes down today. This can be a little intense, so go easy first, then go big later if it feels right. If you want to bring the chin to the chest, or chin to the mat. Silly goose. Good job, guys. All we're going to do is keep those elbows glued down to the mat. Come forward into our Sphinx pose. Trying to warm up all sides of the body here before we get into a nice, powerful flow today. Inhale. Exhale, come back down. Plant the hands by the ribs. Elbows point up, toes tuck. Lifting into a high plank for 3, for 2, for 1. Get low into that little baby floating child's pose. Get high into that down dog, pedal it out, big inhale, and big exhale. Now if you're working on your jumps, look forward, step, walk, or kindly float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen, eye gaze still down to the top of our mat, don't crane the neck. Exhale, bend the knees, drape the upper body over the quads. Allow the head to come down last, shake it, shake it, shake it. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Nice and loud breath, yogis. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. I'm telling you so loud that your neighbors might wonder what you're doing. And hopefully they'll join us next time. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, zombie roll all the way up, 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 like you're on day 493 of quarantine. Lift the shoulders, drop them down the spine, nice and big. Inhale, breath, arms overhead. Exhale, lat pull, draw it down, lift the heart. Lion's breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands through heart center, push the hips back, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, ground down to that right foot, lift and step the left foot back. Nice low lunge here as we drop the left knee, untuck the toes, lift the hips and the heart forward. Exhale, push it back. Hamstring stretch, keep the knee bent as much as you need. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, push it back. Attaching one breath, one movement. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, bring it up, tuck the toes, lift the knee. Inhale. Exhale, softly step left foot to right. Half lift. Exhale, this time reach the hands behind you, forward fold, knee to the nose. Inhale, sweep it all the way up. Exhale, lion's breath, let it go. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pick up the right foot, take it all the way to the back of the mat, drop the knee. Fluid movement, heart and hips forward. Exhale, bent knee, half split. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, bring it forward. I can't see you guys right now, but I imagine it's epic. Take it back. Inhale, bring it forward, tuck the toes, lift the knee, seamless. Right foot to left. Inhale. Exhale, like we're reaching behind us for something really, really big and good. Inhale, bend the knees, bring it all the way up. Exhale, take it all the way back, lion. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Let's move through that one more time. Inhale, heart. Exhale, left foot back, drop the knee. This time, add the arms. Inhale. Exhale as we bump the hips back as long as it's okay on the left knee. Sweep the arms back. Inhale, bring it forward. Shifting as much weight to the right side as we can. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, bring it forward. Tuck the toes. Try not to use your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Reach back behind you. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, heart high. Exhale, stretches big now. Inhale, taking up space. Exhale, back. Really heavy in that left heel. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, tuck the toes. Step left or right to left. Take the arms back. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, let it all the way go. Hands to heart center. Inhale, breath. And exhale, breath. Shoulders drop down the spine. If you need a little water break or dance party, either way, they're all acceptable. Coming back to the top of our mat. Hands down by your side. Big deep inhale, breath. And exhale, breath. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Draw the knuckles down the spine, lift the heart nice and big. Stretch those collarbones wide. Inhale. Now start to bend into the knees like we're coming down into our chair pose. Just a little bit, toes leave the mat. Sit a little bit lower. Maybe you find a little party here. Maybe not. Exhale, keep folding, bend over those legs, lift the hips high. Maybe the hands disconnect from the hips. Maybe they stay right here. Either way, crown of the head gets longer, heavier over the body. Fold for 3, for 2, for 1. Release the hands down. Plant them a foot in front of the big toes. Big deep inhale here, yogis. Stay or play if crow's in your practice. One way or another, we're doing it. Push down, heavy into the fingertips like we're playing some aggressive piano here. Drop the elbows back. Get high onto those tippy toes. Use your core. Wherever you're at, maybe you stay here for 5, 4, maybe you play today. I'm going to show the modified version so I don't make an absolute fool of myself. 3, 2, if you're working on jump backs, get ready with that exhale. Step or jump, plank pose. Push back, floating child's pose. Push forward, plank. Push back, float. Push forward, plank. Back, float. Forward, hold, or optional chaturanga. Whoop, vinyasa flow. Into your up dog. Ducking the toes back to our down dog. Getting nice and warm today, hopefully. Start moving through our vinyasa. Inhale the right toes high to the sky. Now what I want you to do is lift high into that left foot. So the heel gets a little higher, like we're going out tonight, but we're all not. Inhale. Now start to bend into that left knee. See how the base of the ribs have to connect closer to that quad. And we get nice and long through the spine. This is what we always want in our down dog. Now as I straighten the left leg, right knee, right tricep. Inhale up and back, bent knee. Exhale under the body left. Inhale, take it up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, round, 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 and step. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Exhale, hold right here. Mostly we're holding because I need to catch my breath. But we're also holding because we want some good alignment. Left hip is pulling forward. Right knee is bending as deep as feels comfortable, but still challenged. Inhale. Then exhale. Inhale. Now on the exhale, I want you to reach, reach, reach forward. Trying to find a nice straight line from the left heel to the crown of the head. Next exhale, hands back, reach. Inhale, forward, reach. Exhale, back. reach. Inhale forward. Last time, exhale back. For 3, for 2, for 1. Plant the hands down. Lift that right foot and take it all the way up and back. Bent knee, three-legged dog. Inhale, shift forward, three-legged plank. Back, three-legged. Inhale, three-legged. Take it back, we're almost there. Bring it forward, hold it. Optional trianga, or right foot meets the left. Chaturanga, or you can skip, because I don't know either way. Take it back, down dog. Big old breath in. Loud ass breath out. Inhale. And exhale. I hope you guys are feeling good and still with me. Inhale, left toes high. I know it gets challenging and no one's going to see if you quit, but I'm going to feel it. Don't quit. Modify. High on the right heel. Bend the knee. Get low. Inhale, plank. Take it back. Left knee, right plank. Take it back. Knee to nose, look round, step. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, get low. Using that right bent knee if we need it to pull the hip forward. Inhale. And exhale, breath. Inhale, arms. And reach, 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 finding that line. Inhale, breath. Stabilize on the left quad. Exhale, hands back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, guys. Exhale, 3, 2. Plant the hands. Right heel to glutes. Take it all the way up and back. All the way forward, three-legged plank. Take it back. Bring it forward. Take it back. Bring it forward. Optional three-legged or regular chaturanga. Either way, push the hips back. Melt into your child's pose because your instructor needs a sip of water. Taking just a moment here to revisit our intention, what our mind's telling us that we can or cannot do, and how we can achieve both in a positive direction. Meaning, how can we tell our mind to be quiet and fully live our intention right now? Slowly make your way to your down dog. Inhale, right toes high. Left heel high. Bend that knee. Find that straight line from heels of the hands to heel of the foot. As we straighten the left leg, right knee, right elbow. Take it back, bent knee. Left elbow. Take it back. Knee to nose, look forward, and step. Inhale, hair flip, bring it all the way up. Crescent lunge. Settle into those hips. Inhale, breath. And exhale, breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, this time right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward. Try to take the eye gaze to a nice middle neutral point. Inhale. Now reach that right arm behind your body. It's going to come and meet that left hip. Keeping a mild twist, reach the left arm high to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, finding comfort with our breath and what's uncomfortable. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly unwind, reaching that right arm high to match the left. Maybe reaching back just a little bit, getting big into the heart. Now on our exhale, drop the left heel down. Settle into a nice warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, left arm slides down the leg, right arm gets big, reverse. Now try and disconnect that left shoulder down and away. Getting big. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back up, warrior two. Right arm settles down. Left arm reaches nice and big, high to the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, left bicep to the ear, reach and extend. Big breath, in. And out. One more in. And one more out. Keeping low into that right leg, come back up, warrior two. Inhale, straighten everything. Exhale, get low. Inhale, big. Exhale, low. Inhale, big, keep it extended. Exhale, left arm down, right arm reaches high and back. Extended reverse, inhale. And exhale. Now reach that right arm all the way up. And try and bring it parallel to the mat below. Reach further forward. And then all we're going to do, like it's a heavy weight, drop the right arm down, left arm high. So try not to be a hero here. If it naturally comes all the way down, great. That's not very natural for me. That would be me just showing off. Left arm high. Noticing how if we go lower, that left shoulder peeks forward. We want to keep it open and big. Inhale. Now that right or left arm reaches forward. That right arm reaches forward for 5, 4, 3, 2. Take it all the way up and back. Lift that right foot. Now all we're going to do is lift those left toes, point them out at a 45-degree angle. Now it might look like I'm getting ready to do a really cool dance move. I'm not. Hand to heart center. Sit down into that left knee, Skandasana to the back of our mat. Thumbs into the heart, nice and big. Inhale. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting tired, pretty sweaty, but this feels really good. Inhale. And exhale. Now like we're a big freaking ray of sunshine, reach those arms all the way out nice and big. Inhale. This is like your ta-da move today. Ta-da! Jazz hands optional. Inhale. Really hope you guys are laughing at this ridiculous improv that I'm doing as I fall over. One more breath in. Now go ahead and place the hands down. Lift the hips. Come to a nice neutral wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, big. Exhale, even bigger. Folding over the legs. Shifting the weight into the toes. This is a perfect place for you guys to work on inversions if that feels like something you want to try today. If not, peace sign fingers wrap the big toes. Inhale, breath, lengthen that spine away from the hips. Exhale, chin tucks into the chest. Elbows draw out. And we get length through the back of the legs and the lower back. Remembering to hold the pose, not the breath here, guys. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and plant the hands, lift the heart. Lift the right toes, point them forward, and monkey walk all the way back to our low lunge at the front of the mat. Heel toe the right foot to the edge of the mat. Lift the toes and point them out at a 45-degree angle. Coming into our lizard pose here, rock the hips front and back for just a moment. Getting into the hips as much as we can. And warming up that left hip flexor for what's about to happen as we drop the knee. Again, hips and heart pull forward. Stay here if you're feeling fancy, you know where to go. Right hand to the right quad, or maybe connects to the back foot. I'm going to stay in my lane right here today, but we've got 3 more big breaths wherever we land. With our inhales and exhales, driving our practice. If you're in the twist, go ahead and slowly unwind. Plant the hands back down, getting back into our groove. Left toes tuck under, knee lifts. Lift that right heel into the glute, push it back. Three-legged dog, bent knee on the left side. Inhale, bring it forward, three-legged plank, engage, back of the heart lifts, guys. Take it back. I know we're tired, but we got this. Don't make me go all Jane Fonda on your ass. This is good. Take it back. Bring it forward. Optional chaturanga, trianga, whatever you're working on today. Meet me back in down dog. Inhale. And exhale. We've got the other side. I'm going to flippity-doo-dah. You guys stay where you're at. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left toes high to the sky. Right heel high as well. Bend that knee, get long through the spine. Straighten the right leg, left knee, left tricep. Take it back. Left under to the right. Take it back. Knee to the nose, look forward, roll through it. Bring it all the way up. Inhale. Exhale big in that crescent lunge. Fix your hair, whatever you need. Inhale. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale. This time, left hand reach behind. Take that right arm back, stretch, twist. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. That right leg should be nice and tired. Inhale, unwind. All the way back, warrior two. Inhale, breath. And exhale, breath. Take it back, reverse your warrior. Sliding that right shoulder down away from the ear. Inhale it up. Exhale, left arm down, right arm high. Inhale, big. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, maybe that right bicep comes to the ear. And we extend nice and long through the right side body. Inhale. And exhale. Notice how my voice got higher? Whew, that was hard. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Straighten that left leg, reach the hands high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower. Inhale, extend. Right arm drops. Left hand reaches back. For three. For two. For one. Inhale. Reach that left arm forward. Even more. Try to get it parallel to the ground below. Then it just drops down. And the right arm reaches high. Inhale. Work from here a nice strong base. Try not to force the hand down to the ground unless it's natural and not compromising this right side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach it all the way back up. Right toes to the back corner of our mat. Inhale big. Exhale, bend into that right knee. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Now, if your heel can work its way down, excellent. If not, I'm happily going to show that variation for you. Hands to heart center. Teacher once told me, don't be afraid to get bigger in this posture too, so if you want to scoot the left leg away from you further, you might be able to get a little bit more into the back right heel. Inhale big. Time for your showstopper. Make it big. Adding a twist. Inhale. And exhale. One more big breath in, yogis. You got it. Exhale, left hand down. Guide yourself up to the center of your mat. Toes inward just a little bit. Inhale, breath. And exhale, breath, forward fold. Maybe this time the hands come to the toes, the ankles, the shins, the calf. That's not enough options for you. Take those hands, reach them back like we were doing in our forward folds before. Drop the hands down, fingertips away from the toes. And then allow everything with gravity to do its job. Hopefully you're singing along. Hopefully you're still smiling. If not, I don't know, I put all the stops today, so. But I hope you're still with me, guys. Inhale, heart comes big, reach it forward. Go ahead and lift those left toes, point them forward, walk the hands to a nice open lizard lunge with the left foot to the edge of the mat. Rock front and back. Getting into those hips as much as we can to acclimate here first. And then drop that right knee down, hips and heart move forward. Trying to soften the tension we feel in the shoulders. If you take that bind, slowly making your way out of it over the next breath. And planting the hands back down to the earth. Tucking the right toes under, lifting that knee. We're left heel to the glute. Push it all the way back, three-legged dog, bent knee. Inhale, plank. I know we're tired, guys. We got this. Take it back. If you're not tired, bravo. Take it forward. Bring it back. Bring it forward. Optional chaturanga, trianga. Whatever's in your practice today. Exhale, push the hips back. Child's pose. As we move into the next part of our class. Grabbing a sip of water if you need it. Whatever it is. Slowly rolling the body back up to our tabletop. Tucking the toes, lifting into a plank pose here. We got a little bit more work to do before we roll it all out onto the mat today. So working on our planks, I want you to have a nice strong stance here. Shoulders over the palms, first knuckles lifting off of the mat, fingertips pushing down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale that right foot off of the mat, lift it. Now take that right foot and just draw a parallel line off the right side of your mat. Place it down right there. This is the tough part. Lift the left foot. Slide it off of the mat. Place it down. Chaturanga. Right back to plank. Lift the right foot. Back to neutral. Place it down. Left foot. Slide down, chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale back to your child's pose. We've got one more round of those yogis. Inhale. Exhale in child's pose. Inhale forward. Plank pose. This time inhale left foot. Slide it. Place it. Inhale, right foot, slide it, place it, chaturanga, right back up, plank, right foot, slide, place, left, slide, place, chaturanga, vinyasa flow, wide-legged, peaceful warrior. Big inhale breath, big exhale breath. Inhale forward. Tuck the toes down, dog. Right toes high to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right wrist. Toes under the body. Slide the left leg, pigeon pose. If you have that block and you feel like you need some assistance, slide it under that right hip. I'd rather you be higher away from the ground and safe in your body than trying to push all the way down into the full variation of this posture. Taking just a moment here with an inhale breath and an exhale breath. If you ever need a variation of this posture, Simply slide the feet forward, roll onto your spine, right ankle crosses over the left, and then draw the left knee in. Same, but a little different. If you'd like to melt down to a sleeping variation of this posture, I always encourage it if you can, try and get the elbows away from the shoulders and then melt from there. But you know your body better than I do. Maybe you stack the hands or the fists, taking the elbows out. And please close the eyes. Take an inhale breath to become present. And take an exhale breath to release into this posture. Go ahead and come back to the forearms wherever you're at. Palms pushed down into the ground, heavy into the elbows. Tuck the left toes under and inch that knee and hip in just a little bit so that we can lift into a forearm plank here by sliding our right foot back. So I love offering these variations that you can go from here. If you're focusing on strength today for your practice, stay right here for 5 big whole breaths. If flexibility is the name of the game, walk the toes in, lift the hips high. Feeling that stretch run down the hamstrings and calves. If you'd like to get upside down, create your safe basket here for headstand or forearm stand. And if none of those feel right today, drop the knees out, taking your time, nice and slow. Push back to begin the restorative portion of your practice. Trying not to rush here. If you worked on inversions and fell out, take a big breath and try again. Wherever you landed today, make your way back to your down dog. Inhale the left toes high to the sky. Knee to the left wrist, under the body, slide into your pigeon pose here. Always taking that variation on our backside, crossing the legs in the air if that feels more accessible and right on the body. Walking the hands forward, elbows in front of the shoulders. Excuse me. Finding your sleeping pigeon on the other side. All in good time. Slowly coming to the forearms. Tucking the right toes under, lifting through the back body, finding that strength component of a forearm plank. Flexibility in dolphin. An inversion. or peaceful warrior. Holding anything that we visit for a few hearty breaths. And then slowly making your way to a comfortable seated position. Extending the feet all the way out in front of you. Getting whatever you need to out of the way so that the sit bones connect down to the ground. Starting our seated practice today. Inhale the arms tall to the sky. Push the palms away. Exhale, hinge forward, keeping a flat back, pushing the palms at a 45-degree angle. Inhale. Exhale, lengthening as much as we can. Inhale. Exhale, flip the palms up. Relax them down alongside of the legs as you round and curl into this posture. Inhale, roll up. And exhale, roll all the way down onto your back. Draw the knees into the chest, curl into a little ball. I'm going to lead you guys through a back bend today. If you would rather take twist. Twists are so nice on the body and totally optional either way. Any way that feels right for you, you can go ahead and guide yourself through that practice. Otherwise, set the soles of the feet down so that we can just barely touch the heels with our fingertips. Making sure that the knees are no wider than hips width distance apart, pointing high to the sky. Now in our back bend, if we start to bow out into the legs, we want to make sure we come back down and reset and maybe not go so intense. For this first one, I just want you to push down into the elbows. Nice big jazz hands, we already visited them once today, might as well throw them in again. And all we're going to do on the next exhale is lift those hips up. Try and pinch the shoulder blades together down the spine, creating a bit of a tent through the back body. Now what I want you to do is release the glutes here, and then squeeze them really big. Keep that height and release them. Squeeze them and release them. Noticing the work that the quads have to do to overcompensate that height. Exhale, bring it back down. Release the hands down. This time you can interlace underneath the hands for bridge pose. And you always have the variation to extend one foot and then the other, amplifying whatever of this posture that I'm offering for you today. Inhale, breath. Exhale, hips lift. If the interlaced fingers meet, try and extend them so that we have that nice tent on the tops of the scapulas here, getting big. Inhale. Exhale, really lift through those quads. Feel the hip flexors working. If you need that check-in with the glutes, whatever your teacher's philosophy is, squeeze them, release them, I don't care. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come back down. Big breath in. If full wheel is in your practice, go ahead and set up the hands so that the heels of the hands are pointing to the new top of our mat and the fingertips are pointing towards our shoulders. We want to make sure that the elbows are nice and engaged, and then we draw up through the hips. Head comes up last. I'm not going to show that variation today because it would be comical and no one needs that comedic relief right now. One more inhale. Wherever you go, join me in bridge again or full wheel, lift. Continuing the breath. Embracing the engagement. And any other motivational quote I can throw at you right now for 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming out of that posture, knees into the chest. Curl into a little baby ball. If you'd like to take Happy Baby, go ahead and do so. I'm going to spare that video footage for all of you. But if you haven't yet, please close the eyes. Try and come into this present space as much as our mind and body will allow. And for the first part of our Savasana, drop the soles of the feet down and together. Allow the knees to open out for Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly pose here. Reaching those arms big up overhead, maybe grabbing for wrists or elbows. And allowing the base of the ribs to truly expand, open, and lift towards the ceiling. And taking a few big and refreshing breaths here to come back to this present space, present mind. And maybe you lasted the entire practice today. I really, really hope that you did in some variation. And if that's the case, take a big, grateful breath in. Give yourself some kudos on the way out. Knowing that we're living in the sea of change right now, extend the soles of the feet out. But for this final Shavasana, that I stay here with you. Be thankful for what is consistent, what is available to us, which is time on our mat, where we can collect our thoughts. We can connect to our body and how it feels. And more importantly, we can connect to our breath. It's the biggest and most grateful part of our practice. I'll let you know when a really good time is to come back to this space. Taking your time as you start to breathe into the belly a little bigger. Expand the lungs a little wider. Hopefully the heart's a little bit lighter at this point. Taking your time as you make your way gently and softly onto the left or right side of your body. Curling into a ball here. And enjoying the comforts of this posture. Keeping the eyes soft and the movement slow. Make your way up to a seated position. This is my favorite way and the only way I truly know how is with 3 big breaths together as a community, near and far. Take a nice big inhale. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And let it all go, exhale. Bringing the hands together at the third eye, thinking positive thoughts. Bringing them together at the mouth, speaking positive words. And the hands at heart center, believing in all that is good in this world, and choosing to be a much bigger, bolder, and brighter part of that. From my heart to yours, yogis, it was truly an honor today. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the mat today. I really, really appreciate the support. I know that a lot of you have reached out and asked how you can donate or help YogaZo in this time. This week we released an online model of our classes that's available to everyone. We have plans starting as low as $14. That's a really great way you can help our business.